Hi, everyone. Welcome to Co-opt Up. We were previously known as The Cabin,
Well,
but we have now changed our name to Co-opt Up, and that is who we are officially known as now.
unbelievable.
We were too generic.
You're too generic and didn't give enough information what we do, and now I think we do slightly.
Well, I was getting there. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry. I wanted to talk.
You can't say everything. Let us say things.
I would be willing to let you say things, but then all you did was just criticize me. So you know what?
You know what? Exactly.
We are
because,
four
I just-
Midwestern friends here to talk about nerdy things because we are in our hearts, in our kokoro, in our doki doki desne, weeaboos and nerds.
I hate you so much.
Yes,
Thank
all the
you.
above. We're fans of things.
We are fans of things. We are fans of a lot of things, a lot of
Yeah.
different things. And we are here to talk just casually between friends, as you do.
Yeah. I hope the name change sticks. I hope you like it. Because
I will refine that intro at a later date. I'll write out a script for myself or something.
all right,
Okay.
that's cool. This is all natural, you know.
Yes. Well, let me restart by introducing ourselves. I'm Kenny, and today I'm joined by my three wonderful friends, Cameron,
Good evening.
Alan,
Was good.
and Connor.
My tummy is just so damn full.
Nice.
Thank you for joining us.
That sounds like the end of a podcast, you dummy.
Yeah.
That sounds like the end of our
Yeah, you
podcast.
fucking
You know what? Let's
idiot.
stop.
Yeah, that's
Joking.
this is the last podcast.
So, okay.
The last podcast where we change our name and it's over.
It's done.
So this week, we are going to be talking about the Game Awards.
Yes.
The Game Awards is occurring next Thursday, December 6th, and we are going to talk about our predictions about what's going to happen, who's going to win, what's going to be shown, and
Mhm.
just about the Game Awards in general, about our feelings, our opinions
Just
about it.
everything.
Yeah, just about everything.
This might be a longer podcast, so
It might be.
might be.
I mean, let's just keep going. Let's not stop.
yes, please.
Okay.
Basically, how I want us to go about this is we go through each category. We'll do Game of the Year
Mhm.
last. Does that sound good?
Oh right, yeah. Let's do Game of the Year last.
That makes sense. But I want to go with what you voted for, what you think should win, and what will really win. Basically, we'll
Mhm.
choose those two options.
Actually, what I'm gonna do,
Oh, what?
I haven't voted yet.
I haven't voted either.
So while
I
we're going
voted
through,
for
I'm
that
going
This
to
is
vote.
so
long time
stupid.
ago.
what?
None of us have voted?
None of us
I
have voted.
I voted.
Let's vote now. Oh, you
Alright, give me
voted
a
already?
second.
No,
I
I'm not
gotta-
gonna vote right now. Let's. There's gonna be too many pauses. Like, wait.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Let's not vote
a
now.
lot of
then.
tapping on keyboards. I ain't having that, you know.
All right. But you know what? Before we fully dive into the Game Awards,
Yeah,
how has everybody been?
it's been a good two weeks, man.
It
My
has
life's
been 2 weeks.
falling
We've
apart.
met.
Oh,
We had a lot of food. We went out Black Friday shopping.
yes, we did.
Well, technically it was like Black Friday Eve. 'Cause some places do sales then.
Yeah, we're just shopping.
Yeah.
Shopping in the good stuff. Things are cheap.
Uh-huh.
You want to buy something special for yourself to reward yourself for the year.
Yeah. Is this where I brag about how I got a Switch?
Yes, this is where you brag about how you have a Switch and
How
I
you
don't.
bragged about how you went on Black Friday shopping and didn't get any deal at all.
Yeah, it wasn't really a deal. I got okay. If you buy a console, you get $50. That's a deal, you know? That's a free game.
You know what?
Almost, because all
You know
Switch
what
games
I
are like
did
$60.
with- Do you know what I did with $50?
Huh.
Nothing.
I bought Skyrim on the Switch for some fucking reason.
You're a monster.
Connor, stop buying Skyrim. You're gonna keep making shit like Fallout 76. It's your own fucking fault.
Wait, hold on, Connor. Have you started playing Skyrim on the Switch yet?
I played it a bit. It's okay. I mean, it's just OG vanilla Skyrim. I mean, it's something you can really go wrong with it, but the motion controls that they tried to implement are kind of BS.
No,
Hmm.
I'm
I had
sorry.
a feeling that'd be the case.
Okay, Kenny or Alan? Let's get
Oh.
through these quick.
You know what? Yeah, let's get through these quick. My 2 weeks, my 2 weeks have been all right. We all met our IRL, and that was a good refresher for our
Mhm.
communications and how we talk to each other. It's just to reaffirm that we're still kind of friends, but not really.
We act nicer on the podcast than in person.
We do.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something. Oh yeah, I mean, if you listen to my voice isn't that charming right now. When we met up, I was losing my voice because I'd been singing too hardcore in my car.
As you
And
do.
after I left that night, I got sick. So it was very bad for
The
me
double
this past
whammy.
weekend. Yeah. So I mean, I'm doing better, but it's I've been doing all right. How about you, Alan? You're not doing so good?
My life's falling apart. Let's do
hell?
the podcast.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Connor.
I haven't gone to talk. I just got the shit to talk
Mm.
about Cameron.
No, you talked about Todd Howard just caressing yourself.
Your
Or
wallet.
wallet.
No,
Like every
that
time.
was a side conversation. That was-
pouch.
I bought Skyrim months ago. That has nothing to do with my current thing.
Okay.
Okay.
What I wanted to talk about real quick is I just started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online, and it's
Oh,
kind of boring.
Oh, that sucks.
Is it?
Yeah, the
I
horses
saw some like
they
fun
give you-
stuff.
well, the thing is that the microtransactions are just so
Oh.
over crazy. It's crazy how many microtransactions there are. And then on top of that, they give you really shitty horses, and then they spread things out. I just feel like I'm wasting so much time waiting for my horse to stop being so damn exhausted so he could take me to the other side of the map.
All right.
Wait.
I'm spending way too much time traveling and not enough time just playing the damn game.
Wait, it's online, right? Like, do you interact with other players? What's
Oh,
going on
yeah.
with that?
It's absolute hell. Everybody just wants to kill each other. It's basically GTA 5
Yeah.
But they
online.
can't kill each other.
Oh.
That sounds like
Oh,
a Rockstar game.
They can kill each other. It's sometimes they're I don't know how to put it. They're just like ghosts and you can't shoot them. But other than that, yeah. One time I got hogtied and then this guy shot me in the head, and that was
Good.
nice.
Good story.
Kenny, take us away.
Okay, let's start with the Game Awards. Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So we're just going to
Get
talk about the
your,
awards first, and then we'll probably talk about what we might see there or what we want to see there.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you want to go about this, Cameron? You want to start from the bottom up?
Oh, are you on the site?
Yeah, I'm on the site right now.
I'm just skipping. Let me see how's it set up on there. I'm skipping the first. Oh, 1 second. It's loading. I'm skipping
You just want to skip
game
the
of the year
first game of the year?
and then going straight to best ongoing game.
Oh, okay. All right.
But first, I want to mention a few of the categories we probably won't talk about.
Oh, all right. I thought we were going to talk about all of them.
No, because some of them I don't think we know enough.
True.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Uh-huh.
but I'm just gonna list the ones that we're not gonna cover. Best
Okay.
student game.
Yeah.
Did anyone research any of that?
Let me find. I don't care enough.
Okay, yeah, okay. Best debut indie game. There's already best indie game on here, so I don't know if you want to do debut indie
Best
game as well.
Debut. Yeah, I mean,
It's pretty much yeah.
That's not.
Best esports player, best esports team, best esports coach, best esports event, best esports host, best esports
wait.
moment.
Wait, where's the esports stuff? How
It's
far
all
down
at the
is it?
bottom. I don't know
Yeah,
any
it's
of
near
this
the bottom.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me a second. So Ninja is probably gonna win the best content creator of the year or whatever. Give me a
Oh
second.
yeah.
I'm going
I
up.
put we'll probably talk about content creator of the year because they all have something in common.
They do have something in common.
Yeah.
None of them are PewDiePie. And also,
Exactly.
Ninja is not nominated. Oh, wait,
He's-
yes, he is. Okay.
Yes, he is. Of course he is. Okay.
Wait, you're saying there's no best? We're not gonna cover best esports event?
I said maybe for that one. We could talk about that if you like.
These are all league. Sonic Fox.
Yeah, they're all league or I think there's
Sonic
an
Fox.
Overwatch. a
No,
couple
Sonic
Overwatch
Fox
stuff.
is a fighting game player, and he's also a degenerate, but he's a good player.
All right.
Okay.
Get mad at that.
All All right, let's not get into that first.
Yeah, I
Let's
don't know
go
anything about this.
on and talk about the best ongoing game
Ongoing
that's
game,
nominated
my dude.
for the Game Awards of 2018.
Yeah. Want me
So
to
the
list
best
them out?
ongoing game. Hold on, I'm going to read the description.
Oh, okay.
Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Number 1, Destiny 2, Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
You
that's about
found
it.
that funny.
They said No Man's Sky and then Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So the actual contest is between Fortnite and Rainbow Six Siege, right?
You
Maybe,
think?
yeah.
Isn't
There's
Destiny
no
2
way-
pretty big?
Not really.
Not anymore?
No.
Okay. I feel like this is
It's-
ongoing game, so
It's three dead games and 2 games that are still kicking.
what dead games are there?
No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Destiny 2.
Overwatch isn't dead though. It still
I
gets a
don't think-
lot of traffic. I think you're misusing the term
I think
dead.
it's dead.
It's not dead.
No one
I
likes
don't
Overwatch
think
anymore.
Overwatch is dead yet.
I know a lot of people who play it still. I mean,
Good.
it's not as popular as Fortnite. I'll give you that. That
I'll-
doesn't
I'll
make
say
it dead
this.
though.
I'll say this about Overwatch. The competitive play isn't as exciting anymore
Hmm.
from what it used to be, but I'm pretty sure it's not dead.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm pretty sure just a lot of people play casual.
for sure.
probably.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
so we're
I
doing.
wanted.
What's up?
Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead, Cameron.
So
We're so polite.
Choose what you want to win, and then we'll talk about what will probably win.
All right, I'm going with Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow
Okay.
Six.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
You know, honestly, I'm a little. I don't know enough about Rainbow Six or Fortnite to vote between the two.
Okay.
I might just withhold my vote.
Okay.
Oh.
That's some pussy shit, but all right.
It is some.
That
It
means
is.
you get 2 votes for the next category.
Ooh,
Smart
That's
thinking.
not how that works.
Yes, that's how it absolutely
That's
works.
how it works here on Co-op
Hmm.
Up.
It is.
Ooh.
Now it works that way. Okay, I'm probably just gonna say I'm gonna vote for like probably I don't know, probably Rainbow Six Siege. They have a lot of content. They keep coming out with more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Fortnite does too. They come out with a
Fortnite-
lot of updates.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
But I just like Rainbow Six more, which is why I gave it my vote. Now, realistically, though, Fortnite's gonna win.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, should we also mention what games we played?
Out
Or
of
is
these,
that not needed?
I mean,
Out of the out
I
of
played
these,
a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege and Overwatch, and I like Siege more than Overwatch.
Ah.
I have not played Forsaken, but I have played a pretty decent amount of Destiny. So.
Okay. I've played all these except for Destiny and No Man's Sky.
Mm.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
have played. I've only played Overwatch.
nice. Oh, I thought you
Uh,
played 6. Oh, I guess you don't. You can't. run
No,
it.
no, I
Never
don't
mind.
own 6.
That's right.
And the sad thing is, I might never own 6. I mean, it seems like a really solid game, and I could probably get into it, but I don't think I'll ever see myself buying it.
Oh. Wait, the heck's happening?
Orphan
Okay.
will probably be mad at me. But
And what do we think will win?
what do we think will win?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Fortnite's gonna win.
yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
Fortnite.
It has been at the top. What is it? The top streamed game on Twitch.
I think
like,
so. At this point, it's surpassed
consecutively?
League. I know.
Wait, it surpassed League?
I'm
pretty
Let me
sure.
check that right now. You know.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
you know
wouldn't
what?
be
Let's get
surprised.
some live data.
Like,
Okay.
Both of my roommates
uh,
play Fortnite.
yeah.
Like League is.
Oh, yep.
Fortnite is a lot more mainstream.
Fortnite
Fort-
has currently 100,000 more viewers than League.
Holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
That's a lot
Fortnite
more.
is the League of Legends of America.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. But then again, I don't think it's fun to meme on Fortnite, but I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a great game.
Mhm.
They do produce quality, and I give them a little clap.
Yeah, I don't
Snaps.
hate the
Little golf
game.
clap.
It looks alright.
Yeah.
If it does
it has
win-
its style.
Yeah, if it does win, and I'm pretty sure it will, it'll be worth it. It deserves it. It deserves
I
that
don't
win.
see there's anything wrong with it. Shall we move on?
Yep.
Let's move on to the next category.
All
The
right.
best game direction. Actually, Cameron, why don't you do this one?
Okay. Best game direction awarded to the game or to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. You've got The Way Out, Detroit Become Human, you got God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, who cares?
It's not Red Dead Revolver 2, you know what I'm saying?
You stupid man.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. All right. So I have not played any of these games, but I have watched a lot of content on these games. Every single one.
I've watched 2. I've played 2. Wait, no. What am I? Oh,
What are you?
What are you?
I've actually watched 2 of these games. Yep, I'm right, and I've played one of them.
Cool.
I have played 2 of these games, and I have watched all of these games.
Okay.
Big nerd.
Big nerdy over here.
I am a big nerdy boy.
Nice.
I would give it to Detroit Become Human because I gotta give him one.
You gotta give it one?
No, I gotta give the developer one. He made was it? Heavy Rain.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is such a huge improvement over Heavy Rain.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best game in David Cage's library of games.
Yeah, I gotta give him one.
Yeah.
Give him one award for being a good boy.
If he does one, I want him to come on stage.
Oh, please.
And talk about emotions.
Emotions. I'm
I've-
David Cage.
If I had to pick 2, I'd honestly, I want Red Dead Redemption 2 to win, but I think it could either be Red Dead Redemption or God of War.
Who you're voting for, or?
I voted for Red Dead Redemption. Oh, actually, no, I voted for God of War, but I want Red Dead Redemption 2 to win. But
Okay.
I changed my mind, but I already voted for God of War. But
God of War is gonna
figured.
win, bro. There's no way God of War doesn't win.
Because just as God of War just took a whole different approach with the constant non-stop camera where there's no switching the camera. It was so damn good. They knew what they were doing. That or Red Dead Redemption 2, but I think they did that for I don't know. I just think they got the theme of cowboys pretty down.
Yeah.
They know how to make a cowboy.
I'd vote for God of War as well. Because you're right about that. How they took a different approach with the God of War franchises and made it something totally different. Well, it's still the same game, but
Yeah. For me, I have played God of War, and I would agree with you all. But for the best design, I would give it to A Way Out.
You think?
Really?
Yeah, I would. We're talking about game direction and design.
Yes.
And for God of War, although they did a fantastic job with the camera work, it's very, the design didn't really blow me away.
All right.
It was I did have some problem with that camera.
Okay.
And if you look at A Way Out and how the game works, just the idea that if you buy that game, you can share it and play it with anyone. The person that you're sharing it with doesn't even need to buy that game. All you need to do is just pick the person you want to play with, and he can jump in and play with you.
That's cool.
It is very cool.
Are you?
And also,
go on.
the game, it feels like a game. Like it wants you to have fun, but it still tries to tell this cheesy, serious story, which is a little cringy at times, but it wants you to have fun.
Yeah.
And I gotta respect the game director for that.
Okay. Are you voting for this game only so you could see the fuck the Oscars guy come on stage and
Yeah, you know what? Yes.
Nice.
So forget everything I said. I just want him to come on stage and say fuck the Oscar.
No, I do think that game it went in a great direction. I would give it to it, but I just love God of War and what they did with it. Okay. Who do you think will win?
God of
I
War.
do think God of War will win.
God of War.
Okay.
Actually, here's a question: what do you think is the weakest out of all of them in terms of design?
Probably Spider-Man or Red Dead.
Probably Red Dead. This is just
Like, there's parts of Spider-Man that aren't even fully rendered.
Yeah, I was thinking Spider-Man or Red Dead, but
I'd
I
say
think
it's Spider-Man. No, I think Red Dead's pretty solid still.
popular vote, I think Spider-Man could win.
You know,
Popular
it could.
vote, but we're not talking about popularity. I mean, if gamers had a sense to them, you know.
Listen, gamers aren't popular. Why is there even a popular vote? Gamers are
Well, he's
so
got a point.
oppressed. Why are they even?
Rise up.
They can't be
excuse me?
popular.
Lady Gaga plays Bayonetta.
She does, dude. That's actually sick.
Yeah, that is pretty sick.
My
But
husband, Beyonce, plays Tetris.
I do think Spider-Man it is the weakest in terms of design because they follow Ubisoft's game design.
Mhm.
And like there's really nothing there's nothing great about its design. It's just a solid design.
I mean,
There's nothing bad about it.
I do like the switch from Spider-Man to stealth missions where you're actually like not Spider-Man, so you actually have to be careful.
Where you're Mary Jane and stuff.
Mary Jane or Miles Morales, but like
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane me. Sorry, I'm joking.
That's what I call that bitch. I'm around her. She makes my life hell.
I know what you're saying.
But she's voiced by Laura Bailey, so how dare you make me say that? Anyways, let's move on.
Okay.
All right.
Alan, if you have the sub, why don't you take this third category?
Give me a second. I gotta.
Oh, you know what? I think this might be Connor's thing. Connor,
Yeah, this is Connor's
do you have the
thing.
sub?
Yes, best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2 episode When, Spider-Man's Marvels, or the 2 redemptions for the Dead Red.
Dead Red. Yes.
Okay.
So honestly, for this one, I think there's only actually 3 instead of the 5 that are up here.
What do you mean?
Only three of these are actually good stories.
I'm curious as to which 3 you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think so. Obviously, God of War is up there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Easy.
God of War is up there.
Red Dead Redemption 2 also extremely easy.
Mm-hmm,
And like I want to say Detroit Become Human is really good until the last part
Yeah.
where it just falls apart. So it's not. It might win.
Yeah.
But it
No.
probably.
Listen, the only good part of the entire Life of Strange series for narration is that one time where you play Dungeons and Dragons and he tells you what's happening.
That's a different game.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a different game altogether too.
That's Before the Storm or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, fuck this game, man.
I
the
haven't
game-
seen anything from this, so
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry
I've
if
seen
it's good.
I've seen nothing positive from Life is Strange too.
It's
So.
Really?
it's,
Okay.
It's the narrative and the writing took a deep nosedive with Life is Strange 2. It is so politically
Charged.
Charged.
That's a good word. That it really you're not really sure if they're trying to tell a story or not. It's not really about Life is Strange. It's about racism and current political affairs and events.
Is that basically what Detroit Become Human is?
Yeah.
No. Well,
I mean, at the end it is, but like before then, it
No,
was kind
Detroit
of a deep...
Become Human is about robots. It has nothing to do with race.
I feel like that's what David Cage is going for, though.
I mean, like, you're right. I agree with you.
It has its own take and spin on it. It's the whole political issue within Detroit Become Human. It goes deeper than just basing it off real world events.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say why I think Marvel Spider-Man isn't amazing, but also isn't horrible, which is why it won't win.
Mm-hmm.
It's just another Spider-Man story with nothing really incredible inside of it.
Okay.
That is a very true statement.
I don't know anything about the story. I just know the gameplay and some of the like small missions. I've seen some gameplay of it.
It's just kind of
I mean, it looks fun. but that's not what we're basing it off of.
If I'm gonna give it to best narrative for who's gonna win though, it's probably gonna be God of War.
God of War. I want Red Dead Redemption 2 to win, but it's gonna be God of War.
You think so?
It's so good, dude.
Oh yeah,
God of War, yeah.
It's such a poignant fucking story about a dad and a son who both have problems trying to get those fucking ashes up to the mountain and end up killing a couple gods along the way.
Yeah, honestly, if they could just like transcribe it into audio, I'd probably listen to the whole thing. I just
Like make like an audio story where instead of like long gameplay, it's just like, watch out, Dad. Boy.
Yeah, I'd probably vote for God of War only because I don't know any of the story from any of the other games except for Detroit Become Human, and I have some gripes with that. And Red Dead, I only heard snippets from Connor.
Yeah, actually, I have the sort of opposite view of Connor. I want God of War to win, but I'm pretty sure Red Dead is gonna win.
You think?
because it's more recent.
I was gonna. Be
It is
so
more recent,
pissed
and
at
it's
you,
so
but you make me
fresh in
feel
everyone's
good.
mind. What was that?
I was gonna get so mad. I was like, "Oh, you still appeased me, though. Never mind."
I do think Red Dead is going to win because it does have fantastic writing and some fantastic characters, and you get real attached to them. And the direction it takes is also fantastic, and you can recall every event from every chapter, and it just engages you so thoroughly. And it's so recent that it's going to stand out in most of the voters' mind that I think it's going to win.
Yeah, not to mention that Rockstar, they follow the ideal of not like a 40 second, but an 80-second rule. So
I did see that video, and I know what you're referencing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they take an eternity to flesh out their fucking world and what's going on. So it's like, yeah, man, you know exactly what's going on. If you do not know what's going on in that story, you must have been high the entire time.
So yeah, I do want God of War to win though, because I just feel like the writing isn't as clever and isn't as engaging, but it's got something really, really important to say about family. And I think that really resonates with a lot of people, and that it also resonated with me. And I really love that take on God of War, something that was, kind of actiony, little superficial. So I do hope God of War wins, but probably gonna be Red Dead 2.
All right.
Next category. Alan, why don't you take this one?
Me? All right.
Yeah.
This is best art direction for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. We got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2, and The Return of the Obra Dinn. So, right off the bat here, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is getting knocked off the list.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful
I
game,
agree.
though.
It's nothing really to
It's nothing
call
new.
home
I'll give
to.
you that, but it is. I think it's not bad.
I do have to question why it's up there, though.
It's not anything compared to the rest
Because
of
they
these
had
games.
they had to shove it in there somewhere,
Yeah.
It's like
You gotta appease the
This
Ubisoft gods.
this was relatively a popular game, I guess. I guess.
I haven't heard
But
much
what
from
makes me question why it's up there is that they use so many assets over and over and over again.
Well, yeah, it's a
to
big
the point
game.
where I don't
Okay,
understand
I'm
why
not defending it. Let's
best
get
art.
the fuck rid of it.
Oh, yeah.
I
just
kind of
don't
want to
get why
send
it's
this
up
out
there.
the door. Yeah, I would have sent this out the door too.
Okay. So,
So art direction.
Return of Obra Dinn. Oh wait, has he said all the names yet?
yeah,
Yeah, I did.
Listen, I get that they're using that one art style that isn't appreciated as much. Like I feel like the art style that they use, I don't know what it's called, but it seems like I don't know, nifty, but I don't think that's really worth getting it,
I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Mhm.
it reminds me a lot of the game, The Music Machine. It's a very similar art style, except it's not just like black and white. So I don't think it's fairly new or innovative, I guess. It's still a cool style, and I do like games that try to go in a different direction. But yeah, I don't think it's that impressive compared to some of the other things on the list.
It ain't. It ain't shit.
You want me to hot take?
Hot take?
Octopath's gonna win.
Give it to us.
Octopath's gonna win.
You think?
Hot take.
That's the one I'm going to vote for, actually. So
That's also the one I'm going to vote for.
It's the most unique game out of all of these here, and it looks good.
I know that's good.
I was gonna
Go on.
I don't want to say my vote now.
Say
I
your
don't
vote.
wanna-
You're gonna vote for
You're
Red
Dead
Dead
Redemption,
You're gonna-
Connor.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, tell us why you think that.
I don't know. I like all the sketches they make in the journals. They're cute.
All right, that's good.
That's
good
not
enough to get
art
your vote.
direction, though. That's just
Yes,
description.
it's art. He draws. He draws. I also
We're talking
like.
about technical design.
No, that's technical because
No, it isn't. It's just sketches.
you got to admit the world's fucking beautiful.
It is. It's pretty.
I
then-
say pretty worlds and cute drawings. Don't kick me out, please.
Okay. Who do you think will
that's
win?
fine.
Oh, I don't know.
I think
I
God
have
of
no
War
fucking-
will win.
It's either God of War or Octopath, and I want Octopath to win.
I want
so
Octopath
bad.
to win too, but I just think not as much people give it as much love as some of the other games on this list.
Although, strangely enough, Octopath Traveler ended up selling way more than it
really?
originally
Yeah,
intended.
no,
Yeah.
I'm
it's
glad
pretty
about that.
popular.
I really want it. It looks
Yeah,
great.
it sold out the day it came out. The day it released, it sold out
amazing.
from all stores.
Nice.
So it's kind of popular.
Mhm.
Pretty popular. Not in AAA mainstream, but you know what? I do hope it wins. I hope to
Yeah.
God it wins.
Me too.
Next
Alright.
category.
Next category. Can I do this one?
Yeah, you can do this one.
All right. Best score / music for outstanding music inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. You have your indie games Celeste, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Let's also give credit to the artist too.
The artist? Oh, okay. Celeste with Lena Raine, God of War, Bear McCreary, Marvel Spider-Man was John Paisano. Paisano? I'm sorry if I butcher any of these names. Ni no Kuni with Joe Hisaishi. Octopath with Yasunori Nishiki. And Red Dead with Woody Jackson / Daniel Lanois.
Another hot take.
What-
Celeste is gonna win.
No,
Celeste.
You
no
think?
fucking way. Red Dead Redemption. I hate to break it to you, their fucking soundtrack is so long and so gosh damn elaborate. The soundtrack isn't even out yet, and the game's been out for close for a fucking month.
Okay,
That's stupid.
can I say something though?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've listened to every soundtrack on here for research for this one category. I do this every
Okay.
year. So I've listened to every soundtrack fully.
This
Uh-huh.
man.
Yeah. I love soundtracks in games. It's like the most important part of a game for me.
Which one do you think is the best?
I think Red Dead is the best.
Yes.
Really?
Oh.
It
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
hold on.
great soundtrack. It's
Lem-
beautiful.
I will send you a couple links so you can listen to the best ones.
And it
Okay.
and I think
Send
it
'em.
does it translates to the game perfectly.
Mm.
Let me
I-
bang.
I think all these soundtracks are amazing though. I think the
These
weakest one here is Spider-Man's. Personally, because it sounds exactly like a Marvel movie. It didn't try to do anything different. It's really safe. There's some interesting songs on it though. There's a few good ones. But Celeste was probably my third favorite out of all of them. Second being God of
Mhm.
War. Octopath.
I don't think God of War is gonna win this category. Actually,
I don't think so. I think Red
There's no-
Dead's gonna win, and I vote for Red Dead.
Oh yeah, I vote, and I'm pretty damn sure.
I just want an
There-
indie game to win something, man.
I know.
It's so hard.
But listen, the
Celeste
thing
is
is that-
amazing game.
But the thing is that the issue is that with these people that they're listing for Red Dead, these aren't the composers. These are the people. I mean, they might be, but these are the people that are organizing all the shit ton of composers that they're using
Mhm.
because they use so many damn musicians to make that game. It's amazing.
It's very true.
Fuck. Did you see the next category? This is such a weird category.
Do you want to wait? Whose turn is it? Did we finish that one?
We did
Kenny-
not finish that
Kenny,
one. I'll
did you-
just throw in Red Dead deserves it. I think it
Yeah,
has an amazing soundtrack. Okay, next category.
Red Dead will probably win. But
Best-
oh, go ahead. Kate.
Okay. Best audio design presented by Dolby.
Yeah.
Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design.
Mm-hmm.
We have Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay,
I don't know about this one. This is just
I don't know
weird.
about this one either.
What do you mean it's weird?
Like, who really thinks about the sound things make in games?
I think it's kind
Oh,
of
I do.
important.
Like, I'm pretty sure Forza not gonna win.
What's that?
Like, why is that?
Because the sound of the car, the sound of the input of what you do
Mhm.
translates into
Forza's
the
not
game.
gonna win compared to these other games where you're
Yeah, I feel like
not just a car revving.
I think Call of Duty has kind of a step up because it can do a lot with its sound. Same with God of War.
I think God of War, Red Dead actually, might be possible.
I didn't
They
notice
have
it.
pretty good sound design. They have
Yeah.
pretty decent sound design, but I think God of War will win.
Okay.
I'm in the same boat. God of War might win. I actually, I don't like Red Dead Redemption's sound design. It's all pretty generic. It is based on Western, which makes sense, but it's everything I expect, and it doesn't really blow me away. The sound design.
Okay.
But when I was playing God of War, if you listen to the hits and the way that the axe and just the weapons and how they cut and the enemies too, the sounds they make, it's all so interesting.
For God of War, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
God of War. I do think God of War is going to win. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I mean, maybe.
I think Call of Duty might win. I'm voting for God of War though. I hope it wins, but I think Call of Duty might get the step up.
Just based on popularity.
Just popularity and how people love their gun sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so.
And when they think of sound design, they think of really loud games.
Yeah, you know what? Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is a really loud game.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right there. Best performance. Let's go into the next category.
I'll
Connor.
do this. It's mine.
Okay, yeah, I was going to tell you anyway. Go.
Smack your ham. Best performance awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and/or performance capture. Brian Descartes as Connor. Me, Detroit Become Human. Christopher Judge as Kratos, God of War. Melisanthe Mahut as Cassandra, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Roger Clark as Arthur, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel Spider-Man. I will say, I'm starting this conversation.
Okay.
Good.
I think all of these people are fucking excellent.
Yeah, they
I
did a
think
really
they
good
all
job.
are.
I think that this is such a difficult one. Like, Yuri fucking nailed it as Pete Parker. Roger, what a boy. Chris.
Christopher Judge. Oh my
Brian!
gosh, my heart. Brian Descartes, though. Oh, what a
Brian
heart
Descartes,
throb.
Brian's
yeah.
gonna win. I swear to God, he's gonna win.
I think,
think-
yeah.
I think Brian Descartes gonna win.
I think
with
Christopher Judge or Roger Clark may win too.
Yeah.
It's a really close. It's really
It's
close
so
between everybody
close.
here.
Who'd you all vote for though?
I think
I-
don't you need a Facebook or Twitter to vote?
I
No.
voted
Yeah.
I voted for Roger
I'm not gonna
Clark.
vote.
I
Okay.
think he made.
You like that Arthur Morgan?
Yeah, I do. I like. Where are we gonna get the money? I love that shit. But
Oh, man.
I do appreciate Connor just because he popularizes the idea that Connor ends with a fucking OR, not an ER. Damn it.
What? I missed something.
Because people spell Connor CONNER.
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
It's CONNOR. Damn it.
Connor.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Connor, you little bitch. Anyways,
Fuck off.
You know,
no, fuck you. How dare you step on my ground?
to this in this category, I would give it to Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker because
Mm.
man, oh man, when
That scene
If-
with Doc Ock.
yeah, that scene with Doc Ock, just the acting range, and also throughout the entire game, you will notice that his voice changes. From
Oh,
the
yeah.
beginning of the game, he's light and cheery, but then during the end game, you'll notice that his voice sounds sick because Peter Parker at that point, spoiler, is also getting sicker as the game progresses, and you can hear that in his voice. And I was just blown away by that.
I don't mean to spoil Red Dead Redemption. So if this is if you wanna skip this part, go ahead for like 2 minutes. But literally Roger gets tuberculosis like halfway through, and he has to cough. He does so much coughing, Kenny. Do you have any idea how much?
I mean, he does, right? But I can't really hear that in his voice. His voice range doesn't change at all. He just starts coughing a lot, and I get it. He's got TB, but the acting range, it's always kind of the same.
I mean, like, it's
not bad. It's fantastic. His acting is amazing, but I'm talking about his vocal range. It sort of stays at a stagnant.
I would say, Christopher Judge, I like him a lot, but if we actually look back, he's pretty calm, actually. He's probably the calmest we've ever seen Kratos. He just has a really nice voice.
He has a really
nice voice. So, like, I don't mean to, like, say, like, I mean, he's more than that, but at the same time, I'd give it to somebody that produces more emotional range. Honestly, I actually remembered now. I didn't vote for Roger. I actually voted for Yuri. But I want Roger Clark to win, but I think Yuri's gonna win. Or I don't know. Brian could possibly win. Who fucking knows?
I think Brian Descartes gonna win just because of how much he engages with his fans. Like if you watch just a single clip of him engaging with his fans, you will immediately just see him light up, and that is just so appealing.
It's all about me.
Yeah, he engages so much with the game and the fans, and he'll probably win. I think he's got the popular thing going. What about you, Cameron?
Are we still on performances, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Who we think will win, or sorry?
Who you? Did you just zone out?
I did zone out. I was looking at the next category. I'm so sorry.
Who do you think's gonna win? Who would you vote for?
I would say I'd vote for Brian Descartes as Connor because he plays his role pretty well as a robot, and it shines pretty well. But I also love Christopher Judge's voice for Kratos.
Oh yeah,
it's such a nice voice.
He's so controlled. He's so relaxing, but he's so intimidating too.
You can build a house on that voice. That's a sturdy. That's a sturdy voice.
And that's a good voice.
Oh, and I think
I'd sleep next to that voice.
I do think Brian Descartes will win. Because he is a very popular figure in video games.
Yeah.
What about you, Alan? You already said you're Brian.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Brian's gonna win, bro. He's a Chad.
Brian.
He is a Chad, but like the good one.
The good one.
Those millimeters of chin bone. Damn.
Ooh.
I mean,
right,
all these,
category.
all these people have good chins. Actually, look at them.
They do.
Even
let's go to the next category, though.
Please.
Next category. We gotta finish this podcast sometime.
Yeah, there's a lot. We have a lot left.
Yeah.
Games for podcast. Impact. Who wants to take this one? I forget the order.
I don't care.
Alan, you take this one.
I went last time.
Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message. 11/11 Memories Retold. Celeste. Florence. Life is Strange Episode 1. Bad Game. The Missing J.J. Macfield and the Island of Memories.
You can't just call Life is Strange 2 a bad game.
It is a bad game, though.
Oh, God.
I mean, I agree, but... Okay.
Can I note something real quick?
Yeah.
What are you noting?
Florence is the only game that I've seen that's been a phone game, a phone app game.
Oh wait,
it's a phone app?
Game?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
It's only on apps on phones. It's not on PC. I could be wrong.
Well, that's not going to win then.
But I do like the style it went for. It just reminds me a lot of like a web comic mixed with what's that one fandom called, the Homestuck series. It kind of
Stop.
it's not, the style isn't like Homestuck, but it does like there's a few game design chapters in Homestuck that it reminds me of.
Okay.
Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I didn't know about any of these games when this. I'm not gonna vote. I'm gonna save my vote for 2 more votes.
Okay.
Yeah, I only know 2 of these games, and one is good and one is garbage. So
Okay. Do you remember the story with Celeste? It's been a while since I played it. I can't remember.
yeah, I
what
do.
exactly.
It's all surrounding depression.
Depression.
and
Okay, that's what it
self-doubt,
was.
And the mountain is symbolic.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
it's a really cool game.
I only know I've only seen one of these games, and it's Life is Strange 2, and it's bad. But I did see some of the missing JJ Macfield and Island of Memories. I think it has potential, but I don't think it fits this category of being thought provoking or having a pro social meaning.
I just don't care.
It just has
You gotta
interesting
care,
things in
Connor.
it.
All right. Anyways,
Let's
Next
just skip to the
category.
next
Best
category.
Celeste.
Cameron.
Celeste is gonna win, and I vote for
No,
Celeste.
shut the fuck up, Cameron.
Sure.
Celeste shouldn't win because Dead Cells is a much better game.
What? Wait,
What do you?
that-
Hold
what
on,
do you-
we're getting into the next category. You
No,
guys are
next-
jumping.
What? We did. I was saying
Kill
game
Cameron.
for. Oh my
Let's
god.
take the opportunity.
Games for
Okay.
Impact. Celeste will win. I vote for Celeste.
Probably.
Yes. Why are you
You're
yelling
right.
at me?
Maybe.
Best
All right.
independent
Best
game.
independent game,
Best independent game. I'll take this one.
please.
For
Don't-
outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of the Obra Dinn, The Messenger. What are your thoughts?
The Messenger is not going to win. It's either between Dead Cells or Celeste, and Dead Cells is going to win because it's a better game.
Okay.
I'll just give it to.
I heard Dead Cells was great.
So I'll just give her the Dead Cells. I don't know. I didn't even know that game existed. But you guys
Wow,
seem so-
Connor, you're not even
Shut
a
the f-
gamer.
I listen. Do you want me to face the subjugation that you guys face? Do you really?
I don't know, dude. Gamers are oppressed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say what I did before. I'm gonna vote for Celeste on this one because I
Why?
love the mechanics of it. It feels so good to play. Dead Cells,
Have
I
you
don't
played
know.
the
I
other
haven't played it,
games, though?
but I think Dead Cells looks fun too. I haven't seen any of the other games, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
me
only
either.
know Celeste and Dead Cells.
I only know Celeste and Dead Cells.
Well, I guess I know Return of the Obra Dinn. I've seen a little gameplay.
Oh
from
no,
it.
wait. I've seen the Messenger. It looks like a bad game.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look interesting or fun because they literally just made a 1990s game and put it out.
Mm.
To be honest, I
Okay.
think Dead Cells. I would vote Dead Cells. I've played none of these games, but just from what I've seen of Dead Cells, it just looks more appealing to me.
Okay. I do think Dead Cells will win.
All right. Next one.
Best mobile game.
I don't know any of these.
You want to take that one, Alan?
Didn't I already do that? The other one?
You
All
did.
right, Cameron. Why don't you take this one?
Best mobile game for the best game playable on a dedicated mobile device. You got Donut County, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG, Mobile, Reigns, Game of Thrones.
First off, PUBG Mobile and Fortnite. I think they're cheating.
I didn't even know PUBG had a mobile version, to be
Is
totally
there-
honest.
Is there any doubt as to who's gonna win?
No,
It's
probably gonna be
Florence.
Fortnite.
It's gonna be Fortnite. Come on,
It's-
boys. Like it's not even close.
I know
Yeah.
I know the game Reigns on PC, the base game, and that's a really fun game. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones Reigns though. I didn't know it existed. So you know what? I'm just gonna vote for Florence because I think it's a really neat art style, you know?
You know, I might have to look into Florence. I do think the art style looks kind of pretty and unique.
It's nice.
I should probably look into it.
I think I do know what Donut County is too. I think that's a fun game as well. The gameplay is pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how Fortnite would play on a mobile dedicated mobile device. I feel like
I
it wouldn't
do.
be fun.
I've seen how it works,
Oh yeah.
and it works solid enough.
Okay.
Same with PUBG. PUBG a little less so, but yeah, it's probably gonna be
PUBG barely
Fortnite.
runs on PC anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, let's just hop into the next category. Mobile gaming gets me depressed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guess Fortnite's gonna win.
All right, it's my turn. Can we please skip VR?
You don't want to do VR?
I don't want to do VR. Who cares? It's
But hold on. It's going to be Beat Saber.
It's gonna be Beat Saber.
It's gonna be Beat Saber.
But I do love the game Moss. It's adorable. It's a good...
All right, I'm glad that we all decided those.
Yeah,
but I do
it's
think
Beat Saber. Beat Saber's the best.
Okay,
best action game.
Best action game.
Best action game for the best game in the action of the best of the focus on the best of the combat.
Oh, that's a
summary. Black Ops 5, Call of Schmoody.
You have to say it correctly.
Try, Connor. Please.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Dead Cells.
This is gonna be like 2 hours, Connor. Come
Destiny 2. Seiken. Far Cry 5 and Mega Moon 11.
Did you say Fallout 4?
I think he did. He meant Far Cry 5.
Fallout 4 is from last year. It is not on this list.
No, Fallout 4 is from 2015.
Oh.
Yeah, because it lost to Witcher 3. I remember that.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was
best
a
action
worthy...
game. What do you think?
I'd say Fallout 4.
I don't know,
man. This is a rough one.
Who the fuck would have the balls to vote for Mega Man 11? Are you kidding me?
Honestly, I want to vote for Mega Man 11. Have you seen? But I mean, the action isn't anything to behold.
Listen,
you know,
it's just a reskin version of Mighty Number 9. Who cares?
No, it's not.
No, it
That's
probably
actually
you are crazy.
Extremely insulting, Connor.
Oh man, you guys gave me the exact reaction that I wanted.
He planned this out.
I know he did.
I will take Alan's shit and shove it in your next dinner.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not continue that anymore. But yeah, Mega Man 11. I really want to vote for Mega Man 11 just because it's up there, and also because it has solid game design. The action isn't really anything to behold, though. It's not a spectacle to look at. It feels nice. It doesn't feel great.
It feels good in my sweaty palms. I'll just give it to I don't know. I'll give it to Destiny 2 just because I like that game, but it's not gonna win.
Yeah.
I think Black Ops 4 is gonna win.
I think Black Ops is gonna win, yeah. I'm not gonna vote for any of these because I don't think any of them are that great of action games. I think Dead Cells kind of is.
This is a really bad, like, I don't know. It's just saying, how can I make a game with a semi-okay story?
I have issues with all of these. I don't think they're all equally bad or good. I think Dead Cells is amazing.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of a rough kind of call based on the games that are here.
It is.
Like, what would you define as an action game?
Yeah, the really
Can I hurt someone?
Like, for me, an action game would be something like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Where you are hugging the controller and you are really experiencing the action to its fullest potential, and you are always moving.
Yeah. I'm surprised Monster Hunter isn't in here.
Yeah, you know what? That's true.
I forgot that was a game.
It's still fairly popular, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised. There's only one category I think Monster Hunter's in, which is very surprising.
I wonder how Destiny 2 and Far Cry 5 got up here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't just shove a decently sized DLC into a game and say it's new. It's just not right.
Okay.
Didn't Destiny 2 come out last year also?
Yeah.
Why are we voting for a DLC? Never mind. Let's not
I don't know. I just don't like any of these.
Are we like halfway through this now? Almost.
We're halfway through. We're almost halfway through.
Do you want to split this into like 2 podcasts maybe?
No,
You know what? Maybe. Actually,
I-
no, because the Game Awards comes out next week.
Well, I mean, we'll put two. It's just two podcasts on the same day, just split up
okay.
into two
All right, fine.
bite-sized pieces.
All right, all right.
All right, welcome back to the Cabin Podcast.
I don't know
Welcome
when
back
we're
to the
gonna
Cabin
split it, so-
Podcast. Game Awards, Part 2. We are not the Cabin Podcast. Gotta redo that.
I'm
Shit.
welcome to Cooped Up. I'm your host, Ryan Goblin.
Okay. Whose turn is? I think it's Connor's
I
turn.
think it's my turn.
Oh, it's
Alright.
Kenny's.
Yeah, Connor's turn. Connor's turn.
Connor's
Yeah.
turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Best action adventure game. Ooh, you guys spoiled me.
Mhm.
For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, it's God of War.
You gotta say the nominees.
Say 'em.
Anyways, it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, or Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's God of War.
It's
It's
God
God of War,
It's God of
baby.
Yeah, it's probably God of War.
It's God of War.
Hey,
All
hey
right.
Kenny, you take the
Mhm.
next one though.
The
That was
next one.
quick.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because I just
yeah,
yelled
it's
God
War.
of War.
It's just God of War, dude.
I want God of War to win so much because it's such a sweet darling.
Can I-
Next category.
Wait, can I
They
just
would-
say how weird Shadow of the Tomb Raider's only on here once?
Good.
Is it like a
Like you-
pity thing, do you think?
I love the Tomb Raider games. They're amazing.
I do.
They're really
I
fun.
played the first Tomb Raider
I've-
that was reboot, and I
Mhm.
loved it. I haven't
Only
played the second one, but I do really want to. Sorry, Connor. I keep cutting you off.
played only one game of Tomb Raider, and it was a Xbox 360 demo that they had installed, and I kept drowning, and I kept saying, "This is a bad series. It's supposed to be a bad franchise."
Based
'Cause
off
I
of a
c-
demo.
Turns out I didn't turn my flashlight on, so I couldn't swim good.
Oh, I don't know.
What does that make?
I was 11.
That. Oh, okay. No, you're not talking about the reboot series. You're talking about the old ones, maybe.
Yeah,
I just
probably.
don't
I played all the
But
Tomb Raider games except for this one. So
reboot original. It's all the same.
Yeah, God of War and God of War 3 is also the same.
oh yeah, they're the same exact thing, Connor.
Best role-playing game.
Yes.
For the best game designed
It's
with
God of
rich
War.
player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences, we have Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. I'll just say, Dragon Quest XI is a fantastic game, but I kinda want Octopath Traveler to win this one.
Mm.
Mainly
fair.
because there are actually RPG things and choices in Octopath Traveler.
All right. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know a game that fits all of these requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what it says here, best
Mhm.
designed game with rich player customization and progression,
Mhm.
and includes a massive multiplayer experience.
It could. I don't.
I think it's just Soul Calibur.
Ellen.
Alan.
Come on.
Are we still at roleplay?
Yeah, we're still at role
Yeah,
playing.
we're still on
games.
role-
Oh, you silly boy! Oh, I'm gonna spank you, motherfucker. We're gonna talk about that right. The fighting games are up next.
Yeah,
Calm
dude.
down.
Slow-
Calm
slow
down.
your-
I mean, based on what it says here, you could say Soul Calibur.
You
Calm
know,
down. Calm
you're really
down.
stretching it, but I wouldn't deny you.
You're
Yeah.
opening the door and letting all the cats in.
Anyways, Dragon
I
Quest.
can't pet all these
Dragon
cats
Quest
right
is probably
now.
gonna win.
I think Monster Hunter
Monster
World's
Hunter's
probably
gonna
gonna
win. Yeah.
Dragon Quest, although it is a good game, it did exceed Japan's expectations for the game of how well it did in the West. It didn't get popular, like mainstream popular.
My vote for the game of the year is the Captain America Monogatari crossover.
Connor, you can't
RPG.
stop. Shut up.
Connor, shut the fuck up, please.
I'm gonna vote for Ni no
It's-
Kuni though.
Sometimes you
It's
open
really-
your mouth and I don't want you to breathe. Love you.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm exhaling. I'm just releasing hot air full of bullshit.
Okay.
Anyways,
Honest fucker.
Captain America Monogatari RPG crossover coming
Stop.
out 2017.
Stop
20
talking.
2017.
You don't deserve to be here.
I know. I don't.
Okay. But what do you think? What do you think would be
For RPG,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say Octopath Traveler or Dragon Quest. I mean, Monster Hunter isn't even really much of an RPG. I hate to say. It's like you gotta kill these fucking monsters. It's like, yeah,
Isn't
but
that
that's about it.
You're role playing a monster hunter though.
You know what?
Yeah, I think-
You know what? I'm role playing a Vault Dweller in Fallout 4, and you guys still told me that was a shitty RPG. So
I never said anything
never
about
said
Fallout
that.
4.
Depends in what setting you're.
I just said it's the worst Fallout game. I didn't say it was bad.
Well, you'd be wrong now.
No, yeah, you would be wrong. That's not the worst.
You're
Fallout
right.
game.
You're right. I am wrong now because that other one that I
Let's
don't even
not
want to
talk
say the
about
name
that,
of.
though. We're talking about the Game Awards. Let's take it to the next category. Alan, hit us with
Best fighting game. For the best game design primarily
It's
around
God of
head-to-head
War.
combat. Blaze Blue Cross Battle Tag or Tag Battle, 50% DLC. Dragon Ball
Okay.
Fighter Z. Soul Calibur 6.
you didn't know how to read Roman numerals for a second there, did you?
You had to think about it.
Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you boys. Blaze Blue doesn't stand a chance.
I don't think it does. Absolutely right.
No. It's Soul
Now,
Calibur. Street
Soul
Fighter is
Calibur
over.
is really fun and it's overrated. So it's probably gonna be Dragon Ball Fighters or Street Fighter, and it's gonna
No,
be
Street Fighter has such a shitty history. It's been out for years, and the reason why they're still current is because they're constantly shoving in new characters and
Connor.
shit that they should have had at the very beginning of the game. They made it way too fucking early. They released it way too early, and it's filled with poo-poo. In Soul Calibur 6, you can be Kermit the Frog.
You can, dude. It's so thick. Anyways, Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, just based on fighting mechanics alone, I think Dragon Ball Fighter Z has the best this year. I do think like Street Fighter 5, it has the best fighting mechanics in a fighting game that we've seen in a
Debatable.
while. But it's not fair because Street Fighter 5 came out like 2-3 years ago. So I mean, I don't think that game even counts.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat with you. With the Dragon Ball Fighter Z gonna win. I'm probably gonna vote for that one too. I'm not a big fighter game person.
Mhm.
I'm just not into them.
I love fighting games.
I like
My
Super
favorite
Smash
button
Bros.
is
That's about
triangle.
Don't you love how Smash Bros comes out a day after the Game Awards?
it. Yeah.
Did you know that Super Smash Bros. Isn't a fighting game? It's a party game.
You know what? That's true.
Aren't these all
you
party
know-
games technically? Aren't
No.
Isn't it all?
players?
Isn't it all
I
a
guess
party
it's not a
game
party, you're
when
right.
you're interacting with all the people that you're playing with in the game? Like Red Dead Redemption 2, it's just like one big party where everyone gradually dies.
That's just life, bro.
You know, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is a magical girl simulator, and I would totally buy it if I could become Ruby. So, you know what? Yes,
Fair enough.
You're gay. Love you.
I love you too.
Speaking of party games, guess what the next
Oh, is that actually what the
category
next category is?
I mean, kind of, not
Got him.
really.
No.
Cameron, take this one.
Best family game for the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Okay, so we got Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas. I almost said Atlanta, or yeah, whatever. Super Mario Party.
You know what?
Mario Party.
Mario.
Uh,
I'm going to say Mario Tennis
Mario-
Aces.
Mario Tennis Aces. Oh god, dude, Mario Tennis looks so goddamn good. I
It looks
want it
so
so bad.
fun.
Mario Tennis Aces looks like the best game.
I'm sorry, I had the wrong
The best
answer.
sports game this year. There's no way
best
it
sports
doesn't
game?
win. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's the best sports game, hands down.
Dude, they should have a Mario Madden where you just get to fucking tackle each other.
I think Overcooked 2 is really good too, though.
Oh yeah, I don't know that game.
I played the first one, and that's a blast with people. It's so fun.
Mm.
It's so hectic, and you just want to yell at everyone. It's so family friendly.
Family friendly when you punch your brother.
And I don't think Nintendo Labo or Starlink stands a chance against any of these others.
Yeah, you guys remember Starlink? How Ubisoft presented Starlink at E3,
Yeah,
and they presented
Amiibos.
Was it Shigeru Miyamoto
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah,
with like
Star
the
Fox.
Star Fox ship,
Yeah,
and they were so excited for this game, and I don't know how well it did. I didn't
It's
hear
just
anything about
Star
it.
Fox, but bad.
is it though? Does it even play anything like that?
I mean, you
No,
could
not
play
really.
as Star Fox.
You can.
Yeah.
That's it though.
Let's have
Yeah.
this guy who's literally the most prominent figure of a whole other rival company come on stage because we decided to fuck around a little bit.
You know, I don't even think they're rivals anymore. I think Ubisoft really wants to be friends with Nintendo.
Because Nintendo makes that bankroll, boy.
It does. And they're like, hey, Nintendo, let's be friends. And they're pushing it so hard, Nintendo is just like being all Japanese. And they're like, oh, hi. It's probably racist, but you know what? Let's go to the next
It's fine.
category.
You're Asian.
He's Greek.
Okay. The best strategy game.
Yes.
Connor, why don't you take us on? Okay,
Oh.
here's how we're gonna order ourselves because we've just been spouting nonsense.
You know why not?
Connor goes first, Alan goes second, I go third, and then Cameron. Okay,
Okay.
that's the order. Connor, best strategy, go.
Best games focused on real time or turn based strategy gameplay, irrespective of the platform.
Connor,
Saga. What?
I've noticed every time we do a podcast, you get more and more slow. as we go on.
I do it on my bed, so I get.
Yeah,
comfy.
you seem like you fall asleep like as
The
we.
banner. Shut up.
Okay,
shut up.
continue,
Don't
I'm
call me
sorry.
out like this. The Banner Saga 3, Battle Tech, Frost Pump.
You okay?
He's not okay.
Just say it.
That was actually an accident. Frostpunk, Into the Breach, Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah.
4. Oh my
It's
god.
fear is for auf Deutsch, fucker.
Okay, but are we the German?
Yeah. Well, you got one in here, bitch.
Okay. Well, why don't we just? Okay, never
We'll
mind.
discuss.
Let's discuss.
Let's discuss. I think the Banner Saga 3 is a great game. I think the Banner
Yes.
Saga trilogy is just fantastic.
It's a beautiful game.
It is so good.
I want Valkyrie Chronicles 4 to win because the girl on the front is cute.
I would also vote for Valkyria Chronicles 4 because they have cute girls.
I do
have no
like
idea.
Valkyrie Chronicles' way of doing strategy. It's a really fun way of doing it.
Mhm.
I've never seen any of these games.
I think
You didn't play Valkyria Chronicles with us?
No,
I thought you were there with
Oh.
us. We played the
No.
third one.
you just make it up in your mind sometimes.
Probably.
Yep.
I don't think BattleTech will win because I don't know. I've seen there's like a lot of YouTube channels that it sponsors, and it just doesn't seem like a fun game. I could be wrong though.
I mean, I haven't seen a bunch of things with BattleTech. I've only seen like a short clip of it, and that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't really find it interesting.
I should say that I'm not a huge strategy person either, but I have played sequels or prequels to most of these.
Mm.
Well, 2 of these. Not most.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next category. Alan?
Oh, yes.
Sports/racing game.
It's Mario Tennis Aces.
Shut the
Okay.
fuck up,
Stop
Connor.
doing
You gotta let him
this.
say it.
For the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing games, you got FIFA 19, Forza, Mario Tennis, the winner, NBA 2K19 and Pro Evolution Soccer 2019 with this man screaming on the cover.
Okay, so when
So
Alan
weird.
gets to just throw out who wins right away.
Well, he shouldn't have,
guys
I'll tell you
just
that.
You guys close a blind eye, but when I just decide to speak the truth, because none of us play these games.
That's right.
Oh,
It's Mario Tennis.
I didn't realize
It's Mario
Konami
Tennis.
did Pro Evolution Soccer. Huh.
Anyways, it's Mario
There's
Tennis.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards in that game.
Is there any doubt that it's Mario?
They use
I
borrowed
don't know.
assets
I mean,
from PT.
My
They
vote would be
recycle-
Mario, but I don't think it's gonna win.
Have you seen Mario? Dude, it's so good.
I know,
It's gonna
but
be that one with
When-
LeBron James on the front.
NBA 2K19
Yeah.
is that LeBron James? I don't think. I
Are
don't
you
know.
racist, Cameron?
That's
No, I
LeBron
just don't know what
James.
LeBron James looks like. Okay, don't
Oh,
call me
okay.
out.
That's
I mean, it's
pretty
fine.
much-
I think Forza Horizon 4 is a beautiful game as well, and I think it's a good racing game. We've had so many FIFAs and soccer games that I don't know if it does
Man,
anything
fuck
different.
FIFA.
Same with 2K. There's a lot of
Yeah.
those every year, and I don't think they change that much. So I don't think it's fair to give them the win for doing the same game twice.
You'd be true.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Actually
think
true.
that the way how they churn out a new game every year is just fucking
No
diabolical.
game.
It's crazy. But
And it's weirder when a new game comes out every year and it starts to look worse than the previous.
Like I've seen like classic footage of FIFA. I think it was like I'm not gonna say the year because I have no idea what it was, and it looks better in a way. Like it's like that uncanny valley where everything's like too realistic and it's just kind of really bland to look at. There's no styling to it.
When like when the graphics are so high up and everything just looks kind of wet because everything kind of
Oh
just
yeah,
has
everything's
a light
damp and
to it.
sweaty. It's so weird.
Yeah. Why are your cheeks literally shining?
Well, he's under a lot of lights, so.
Damn it, my mic.
He's- Oh, okay. He's Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu for best sports game.
Pikachu's cheeks are literally red. They don't shine. You. Whatever.
I'm just ignorant
You're
boy.
just not. You're just.
Okay, can we move on? I don't.
But let's move on to
This
the
is a bad
next
category.
category. Best multiplayer game
Oh.
for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre. Call of Duty Black Ops 4,
Okay.
Destiny 2 Forsaken, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, Sea of Thieves. Why is that last one on there?
I had
Who
no
knows?
idea.
Yeah, that's a forgettable game. Anyways, it's Fortnite.
Yeah, I think Fortnite's gonna win.
I can't. I can't.
Alan, why
I
do
can't
you?
compete.
Alan, why don't
I
you
want
just say what
Monster
you
Hunter.
vote for and what you think is gonna win? You just say,
Look, dude,
"Oh, it's
it's
Fortnite."
honestly, it doesn't matter what I vote for. All these games I'm not gonna play, and I don't like any of them.
You're so
I mean,
such a Debbie Downer.
Fortnite's gonna win because they have money.
I want to know
Fortnite's
your
gonna win.
opinion, Alan.
All right, you wanna know my opinion? No one plays Destiny 2. Call of Duty is on the rise, but it's not gonna beat Fortnite. Monster Hunter World is like a small knit community, and Sea of Thieves is fucking dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
everything you said is
dead.
probably is pretty accurate.
I can't believe that. I can't believe how little effort they put into Sea of Thieves. It's such an empty, hollow shell of a game.
I feel like it could be so good too.
It
has
could have been
a
so
very
much
good world.
better if they actually put more things into it.
Yeah, like that meme. You guys seen that Sea of Thieves meme?
Which one?
No.
Where the guys on the ship, the guys pilot commandeering the ship, and his like mate goes, "Captain, look!" And you look to the side, and then the pirates theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I know what you're
moments
talking
like that, I feel like make it so good, and it has an opportunity to be so well done. But then you look at
It's
everything
like,
else,
what is
and
it?
it's just bad.
It's like No Man's Sky.
It's like No Man's Sky, exactly.
Kind of, but not as. It didn't get a rework, basically.
Yeah, and you know you can meet your friends.
Yeah.
That's
No
true.
Yeah,
Next category.
I think I'd vote for Fortnite, and I think
Oh, yeah,
Fortnite's gonna
yeah.
win. Just because Fortnite puts out a lot of content, and it actually is stylized. They didn't just steal assets like some other battle royale games. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say this right out. All the other categories, none of you people fucking care about. So just
Which ones?
like after all this is student games and esports.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really
so
matter.
just-
Can we talk about the what was it? Did you want to talk about the esport event?
What?
The best
Oh,
esports
it's not.
events?
It's definitely not going to be Evo. Fighting game people aren't that much compared to people who play League. So,
All right. Do you want me to just talk best esports game? Should I give that a category?
look, man,
'Cause I
it's
think
going to
that's
be
easier.
League of Legends or Fortnite.
Okay,
let's say the category.
Okay, I'll go. Best esports game for the game that it has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform.
Yeah, so there's a reason
Yeah.
Smash Bros isn't on here.
Yeah. There's CSGO, Dota 2,
It's Overwatch.
Connor, I swear to God. Fortnite, League of Legends, or Overwatch.
It's going to be Fortnite.
It's going to be League of Legends.
It's going to be Fortnite or League of Legends, and I don't really care
It's
which.
gonna be League of Legends.
Oh,
Fortnite-
actually,
I think Fortnite has a lot of money, but it's more for casual
does
players.
Fortnite have I mean, I'm sure
They're
it does.
trying
but
real hard to make it an esport.
I don't think that's. I think League of Legends is way bigger.
Oh, I agree.
Than all of these.
100%.
I know CSGO has a pretty big one too. I think Dota's kind of same level as CSGO, maybe smaller. I'm not too sure about that.
I think out of all of these, Dota is probably the smallest.
You think?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not too into esports. I've seen a little bit of League of Legends esports and some Overwatch esports events.
Mm.
And I think they're pretty fun to watch because they're really good at the game.
Dude,
And I am
Overwatch is
not.
not fun to watch.
What's that?
Overwatch is not fun to watch.
Is it not? Okay.
I mean,
think
it
it's-
was, right?
It used to
No,
be
it
used to
super
be.
fun, and then all you would do is hear people say, "You should have picked Mercy." I want to be with. I'm already with.
You know,
I mean, that's
Shut the
TikTok. That's
fuck
something
up.
else.
I'm already
not gonna be
Tracer.
Mercy.
Next category.
Is
Connor?
that it?
Let's do
Actually,
the first one. Game of the year, boys. You're
Oh,
forgetting
Game of the
that
Year.
one.
Oh.
How could we forget?
the last and final category. Connor, introduce us to the game of the year.
Oh well.
Please
no,
don't
you
be sad
should've-
about this one. This is like the big epic ending, okay, Connor?
Okay, game of the year.
Okay.
Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and
Speak
technical
louder, please.
fields.
Please,
I hate you.
Kenny, can you do this one?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste,
Nope.
God of War, Marvel
Yep.
Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
clearly
Game of the
Fortnite.
year.
It's probably Fortnite. You're right.
It's Fortnite.
Fortnite's gonna win. You're
I can't
hands
believe it.
down.
And my
Okay.
hands are tied.
You
Like,
thought
I
I
can't.
couldn't
I
do
can't
it.
do
You
anything about it.
Thought I couldn't do it.
Okay, but seriously, what's everyone's vote? I don't care.
My
who-
vote would be for. Let me read. This is a bad game. That's a average game. That's the game I don't play, and that's a game I don't want to play. My vote would probably be for God of War Celeste.
God of War Celeste.
I would-
Okay.
I'd say God of War. I'd say the Red Dead Redemption 2 would come in second, but it's gonna be God of War.
I'm gonna give it to my God of War, my big daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, God of War is gonna win. There's no way it doesn't win.
Yeah, I think God of War should win, but I think
Mm.
Marvel Spider-Man might win. I don't know.
Really?
I
don't
think-
this is gonna be game of the year.
I don't
bro.
know. It could be Red Dead actually as well.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
what I said.
Cameron-
maybe.
Cameron has a solid point because if we're talking about commercial sales,
Yeah.
Marvel Spider-Man exceeded God of War. Like
But is
Marvel's
that
opening weekend.
is
And-
that what we're talking about? For
that's not what we're talking about. But I'm just saying, in terms of
I'm
people
saying who's
being-
gonna win.
in terms of just people being more open to new things,
Mm-hmm.
I think people are more familiar with Spider-Man. So there is some ground to what Cameron's saying. You know, it might win.
Yeah. I don't think
But,
God
I
of
mean,
War is gonna win. I think
I-
it should.
I do think God of War is going to.
You do? Okay.
I
We'll
do
see.
think, and I would like it to win. But at the same time, I do also think Red Dead Redemption might win.
I think it has a good shot too, because
Yeah.
everyone was so hyped for that game,
Uh-huh.
and I know a lot of people liked it. There's a few people that don't. Some people had issues with it. I know.
Mhm.
But
I have issues with it. But then with the online, I thought it would like solidify itself as game of the year just with that online content.
Mm-hmm.
But then
I
I don't know.
I
Okay.
don't know how to feel about it. It's in beta right now. I don't think, there's a lot of issues. Like, I'll run up to somebody. I think the number one thing that people like doing is fist fights, and I'll get chased by somebody, and then the next thing I know, I'm fucking hogtied because it lagged and I didn't notice that guy wrap a fucking lasso around me or something like that. And so it's like, I don't know. It's a little weird with that stuff.
Yeah. But do we get everyone's takes?
I think we got everyone's takes. But
Yeah.
let me ask you this. What games, for the games that you think aren't going to win, what's wrong with them?
For Game of the Year?
Yeah.
Like,
so
first
Red
off,
Dead-
Game of the Year. It's the best games this year. So
okay.
why are those games up there?
That's a good question.
Do you want me to take this or?
Yeah, I mean,
start. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, Assassin's Creed has a lot of bad credit, or a lot of bad.
It's got bad credit.
It's got bad credit.
Report.com.
I think they lost a lot of players over the past few years with previous games. If we're just judging solely based off of who's played it and voted for it, and the amount of people.
I don't know about that
You
because
think?
from what I heard and seen, Assassin's Creed Odyssey has like a really big following.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I know a lot of people love the game. I'm just saying it's not as big as it used to be.
And it's like,
Oh, is that true?
well, it's
I
a
mean,
big
I don't know.
following. I mean, like, you could say that for games like,
Mhm.
Fallout 4 and Skyrim still now. It's like, there's a lot of shit as of late that a lot of people
Yeah.
enjoy, but this means it's the best. And we're here to talk about the best. It's not about our favorite game. I mean,
True. I just
that's why I voted for God of War instead of RD2, just so that,
And
you know.
to be fair, I don't know much about Odyssey. I've just seen some gameplay, and it looks pretty much the same as a few of the previous games, but way better.
Apparently, the combat's been dumbed down.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't just say that. But
fair.
I did.
I'll say this because I am an avid action combat gamer.
Mhm.
I love action combat. The combat in Assassin's Creed Odyssey looks very bland, very generic. If you just look at a clip of your player, your character just swinging a weapon, it feels so weightless, and it feels so stagnant, and it's so odd. Even the assassin parts of Assassin's Creed sometimes don't work. If you try to assassinate someone lying down, there's an animation that plays, but then they don't die and they have a life bar.
Oh yeah,
and they just stay there.
I hate how sometimes when you try to kill somebody, it relies on the completion of the animation and not you just clearly putting your fucking blade into them. So it's like, yeah, you get your sword right in their stomach, but somebody pushed you as you were pulling it out. So nope, that didn't actually happen.
Huh.
Shit like that will drive me insane. That happened for a couple other Assassin's Creed games. I'm not sure if that's an Odyssey, but that might be.
Okay, so that's.
I saw that in Odyssey. It's still there. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And should I move on to the next game? That why it's probably not going to win.
Sure,
Celeste?
dude. If you want.
Why isn't Celeste gonna win?
Microsoft's 95.
Celeste gonna win is not gonna win because it's an indie game.
I mean, I would love for it to win. It has great mechanics, but I think it was a very short game.
Yeah.
And it was kind of narrow, and it's I guess it's field
too
of view.
linear.
It's very well. It is a linear game.
So that means it's too linear. It's too linear.
It has to be open world.
It has to be linear. But I'm just saying it's fairly short. I beat it. How long did it take me to beat it 100%?
Dude, I've seen some people speedrun that game. It takes them less than an hour.
Yeah, I guess I mean it took me 14 hours, but that's completing it fully, getting every single collectible. But I think the main story took me about probably 8 hours. which isn't that short, I guess. But you could do it quick, I know. The speedruns are insane. But yeah, that's just... Also, it's an indie game, so it doesn't... I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't be a reason why it won't win, though. I feel like that's a poor excuse.
I feel like
the reason it won't win is because there's better games up there.
Oh, okay.
I guess. I mean,
I think
yeah.
one of the most important things for a game of the year, in my opinion, is its replayability.
Yeah.
Meaning that if I beat that game, I should be able to restart that game and be excited about it.
Okay. That's a good thing. I like where you're going with that.
I haven't played Celeste.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't even seen a lick of gameplay.
Oh.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I should probably look it up right now.
I love it.
It's a little platformer.
And God of War is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's an amazing game. I know some people had issues with some of the reusing of the same enemy.
Yes.
With
Oh,
what the heck was
what
that?
was that?
Donkey reviewed Celeste, huh?
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably.
Did anyone have issues with Spider-Man? I thought that game was pretty good, from what I've heard.
My only gripe with Spider-Man is the open world and its lifelessness. With its open world, you can go around down on the streets and interact with people. You can like take pictures, say hi, but that's it. And the side quest design is so generic.
Oh, really?
It's follow this drone, complete this time task, get from point A to point B in this amount of time. It's basically that, or like climb this tower, Ubisoft style.
Okay.
My main gripe with Spider-Man is its design and its side content. The main narrative and the combat's fine, but the main narrative is where you'll find the content of the game.
All right. I don't know if I want to. I think the other games on the list that I haven't talked about are pretty solid, except Monster Hunter World has like you said, it doesn't have a following as big as it used to be. And I think the only problem with Red Dead was that a lot of people found it to be like not very stylistic. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. It's the realism in it. Remember when we talked about that?
Yes.
How some people thought it was kind of a slog to get through because of the animations, but I don't think that's a reason to demerit it much points. So I don't know.
I will say this about Red Dead Redemption, and Connor can feel free to shut me down. I don't like its design, its gameplay design, mainly the shooting.
I think there are issues with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think that you, no offense, I think you exaggerate it. I think that it's a little bit better than tolerable, but I think that the problem is still apparent.
Oh, I'll say this: it is tolerable, but it's almost the exact same as the first Red Dead, and there are little to no gameplay leaps comparatively.
I should be able to sing cowboy songs. I should be able to play the banjo whenever I want. I should be able to wrestle the gator. The gator should not just fucking eat me. I should be able to wrestle the gator. These things are the reason why Game of the Year is not up their alley. So let me wrestle that fucking gator, Rockstar.
Yeah, you know what? If there was gator wrestling, I would probably enjoy the game much more because
like imagine if there's like a side quest where you just like end up wrestling a fucking gator for like 30 minutes. It's like, ugh, finally done.
It's the hardest boss in the game.
Oh shit! Here it comes again. Our stamina is low. Time to chew some cocaine gum.
And also, my biggest gripe with the gameplay is its stealth. There are
there's
moments.
The stealth is broken.
The stealth is almost non-existent. But there are many missions throughout the main story where they want you to stealth, and it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, the thing is that if you the only thing that really works for stealth is the bow, and even then that doesn't work entirely, because if you use any other weapon, because the bow is the only silent, like, actual, like, gun like weapon where you're not throwing it. That's the only weapon that you can use that is both silent and is crouching. So if you use a throwing dagger or a tomahawk or something like that, you automatically stand up and get the attention of the people that you're trying to avoid.
Wait, you
Like,
stand up?
yes, you stand
That's
up.
so
You cannot throw something and crouch at the same time. Half of the time when you do shoot somebody, even if they're away, it will still sometimes trigger other nearby enemies to notice that it happened, and just like, well, there goes that attempt. And so now you're stuck with a weapon that's meant for stealth, and you can't switch it out because you're in combat now, and it's like, it's just stupid.
Okay. Well, I think we talked too much about Red Dead now.
Yeah, you know what?
And Game of the
I
Year.
love Red Dead. You should listen to all those songs I sent.
Yeah, we will. I mean, I already did. So.
I mean, I probably won't. I already listened to those when I was playing the game.
Alan, you should listen to him.
I listened to one while you guys were talking.
Which one was it?
The first one you sent.
Oh, isn't that good?
That's alright.
It's alright.
Listen to the house building theme.
Let's close off this long podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could probably talk about what we could see, because they usually debut some games, but we'll talk about that next.
Next
afterwards
on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh god.
Let's just talk about what they did debut, because we can't speculate.
Yeah, I don't want to. Well, we don't have time. It's already long.
We don't
enough.
have time. We've gone on for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. So just split this up into two, if you would, Kenny.
Okay, I might just keep it one episode. Actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, I might just make it one long episode.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn, dude, that makes my balls.
Oh god, not again.
Don't talk.
Please don't.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in on this week's episode of Co-op Up.
Yeah, the first one of the series.
First one of the brand new brand of the Cabin Boys podcasting series.
Yes.
Co-opt Up. That's gonna be really hard to get used to.
I'm just gonna refer to it as cooped up.
That's fine, because it's supposed to mean both.
Yeah, I might say cooped up too.
You really?
Welcome to Cooped Up.
Cooped up is a little easier to say.
We're in this cooped up in a cabin.
Well, I'm just gonna say co-opt up to make it
back.
live.
Okay. Cameron will be the only one saying co-opt up.
Everybody else gets to say cooped up.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night. This broadcast was brought to you by viewers like you.
Aww.
Thank you.